I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha jump on me, trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness.
This delinquent.
He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. No, don't group up with Shizune and Misha, group up with Hanako.
That might cause some jealousy with these two.
Good. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape."
Hee-chan, it looks like we're together again. Yay, yay!
Oh my god. You're so close. Oh, sorry, this is me. I was distracted by how close they got. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window.
It is a viable option.
Well, are we on the first floor?
We're on the 3rd floor. This is class 3-3, isn't it?
Okay, then maybe let's not do that option. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly, because we're on the 3rd floor.
What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right.
Nice. I'm glad it didn't cut out your laugh that time.
I almost felt like Aang from The Last Airbender there. Ong from The Last Airbender.
No, God, no. You could probably do Aang's voice.
Let's not find out.
I'm so happy that you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be.
I like how Hisao is really coming out of his shell. I feel like we're syncing up with him. We're all on the same wavelength now.
Yeah. I feel like Misha and Shizune have really helped him with that in regards to that. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. Oh, he means 2 problems is like 2 problems to solve. I thought he meant 2 problems with like their group.
Before we get started, I've got 2 issues to bring up. Yeah.
Considering the small amount of work, in fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. Oh, she's here.
Everybody be quiet. You're gonna scare her.
She needs a group. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. Aww!
Oh.
I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Huh? Who, Hee-chan?
Her, Hanako, over there. Did she always work alone?
I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
Yes. I mean,
What?
I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan.
Why not?
Shi-chan wouldn't get along with her.
What? Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says. You did a really good job on the nervous up and down lilting laugh.
Apparently, I didn't even read that far. It's just because, Hee-chan.
By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time.
God, can't keep anything a secret around here. What, Shi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that.
You just did.
Yeah.
You said it anyway.
I know, Hee-chan. It's fine if you over here.
I'm very confused about what's going on right now.
Like, me too.
I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying and vice versa. Ah. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? I think Shizune just likes us and would be jealous if we let her work in our group.
Yep, I'm right there with you.
But too bad for Shizune. I'd rather go after Hanako.
Yeah, Hanako is where it's at. Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hee-chan.
I don't want to go on a date. Listen, if we're not going to learn to sign, I am not willing to go on a date where we need to bring an interpreter as a third wheel if we're not also interested in
the both of them.
Polycule, yeah.
Yeah. No, Hanako's already got my heart, dude.
Yeah, same. We finish with time to spare, and I decide to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly, the food so far has been subpar.
I guess it's just like a normal school in that regard, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought in Japan the food was pretty good.
It always looks good in anime. Oh my god, anime food looks so good.
This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill?
Last I checked, we don't have jobs.
Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break.
Well, now we definitely won't have time to make it downtown.
Yeah. Maybe we can eat lunch with Hanako.
There we go. Just have to find her first.
Yeah. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with actual boxed lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. Do we bring a bento box?
From our closet in our room? Probably not.
Yeah, I guess Hisao doesn't seem like the type to make himself his own bento box.
I wouldn't say so.
But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her. Aw, how romantic.
Right?
Almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she? Oh, I hope not.
She better not be.
We'll have to start. Well, I was gonna say we'll have to get super fit, but I don't know how I mean, surely working out would be good for you if you had a heart condition.
In moderation. I think you have to work your way up to a certain level of fitness, but I'm sure they've got baseball bats around here.
It would be bad to raise your your blood pressure, but wait, it just clicked in my head what you said while I was like in the middle of that. Anyway. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. We're just like staring at her from across.
Woo.
I guess she's waiting for someone. Hopefully it's us.
It's us.
I do what I always do when I don't know what to do.
Shuffle
Like
some
now.
papers.
I've already started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday, and it took it with me to school to fill the empty moments between classes.
I've already eaten the first dozen pages.
He reads the books, and after he finishes the page, he eats it to retain the knowledge.
That's how he keeps his place. Who needs a bookmark?
I find the page that I creased a corner of to mark the spot I left yesterday night, and pick up from there. We're dog-earing library books. How mean of us.
Yeah, one of those people. One of those people.
He calls himself a voracious reader. Misha and Shizune are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. If I join them, I'd just get caught up in that, or worse, get grilled about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking aloud since there is nobody who'd need to hear what they are talking about. But why does she tend to sign things even when Shizune doesn't understand what's being said, or even more... what doesn't need to understand what's being said? Or even more strangely, when Shizune is not around at all. What an odd conflict of habits. I mean, it's just practice. I find it hard to focus on the book, and besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave the dullness of the classroom. No, wait, no!
No!
Go to
back in the
Hanako.
classroom!
I do so, heading down for the cafeteria. Misha and Shizune, having come to a conclusion of one kind or another, follow in my wake, though still talking in their animated fashion.
Talking? Okay.
Not that he sees it as talking. Well, I mean, maybe he's starting to see it as talking. Maybe he's starting to come around.
He's
hopefully, at least.
Getting used to being one of these people.
I hope so. Nice. I'm glad it didn't cut out your laugh that time.
I almost felt like Aang from The Last Airbender there. Ong from The Last Airbender.
No, God, no. You could probably do Aang's voice.
Let's not find out.
I think he was voiced by a girl in the show.
I think so too. Wasn't he played by a girl?
In the play he was.
Yeah.
In the
movie,
Ember Island
not
Players
in the
episode.
show. Yeah.
Wait, was he played by a girl in the movie?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Me neither.
I blocked that movie from my memory.
Yeah, it's for the best.
I saw that in theaters when I was a kid and it first came out because I loved the cartoon so much. I was so sad.
It was such a disappointment. Like, it was cool to see the CGI, but they just absolutely butchered everything, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought in Japan the food was pretty good.
It always looks good in anime. Oh my god, anime food looks so good.
I know, right?
There's an entire show about agriculture and food. It's called Silver Spoon. It is my all-time favorite anime.
Nice. I haven't seen that one. I'll look into it later.
It's so good.